Yo, what's up, everybody? Brandon B back at you again for another edition, part 2 of the Rebel Method. And one thing that I've been thinking about for a long time is how you learn a lesson, but it does not mean that you do not have to pay for the mistake. What that means is that when you learn a lesson, right, there are things that you're going to learn, right? So you may learn that you don't have to go in student loan debt. You may learn that having a credit card may not be a good idea, right? You can study the talking points, you can study the facts and the statistics of it, but it does not mean that you're still not in debt. So you can learn that being in $50,000 of student loan debt may not be a good idea, but it doesn't change the fact that you're still in $50,000 worth of student loan debt. And this is important in terms of developing a sense of patience about yourself, because I always tell people, man, sometimes it feels like I'm living in another person's life, right? Because I've learned so many different mistakes. I've learned from my mistakes on so many different things, but I'm still paying for things. I always call myself Brandon 2.0 because I'm still paying, but I still got to pay for the things that 1.0 messed up on, right? So I can get in an argument with somebody, yell at them, be angry, and then try to be calm, come back cool, collective. But it doesn't change the fact that I got this relationship that I have to fix, right? This relationship that I must get better at. And so that's one thing you're going to have to understand, that you can learn how to eat, learn how to work out, learn how to diet properly, but it doesn't change the fact that you may still need to lose 50 pounds, 100 pounds, whatever you may need to lose. You may still need to lose that weight. And that's very important. You're gonna have to develop a sense of emotional intelligence and understand that oftentimes the mistakes that you make, it takes years upon years to accumulate, right? So if you're in debt, probably didn't get in debt in 1 week, right? One bad weekend probably didn't make it happen. Probably took years. So conversely, you're probably gonna have to take a lot of time to get out of it. Even though you understand, even though you've already learned the lesson, but there's no lesson learned like a paid mistake. So you have to understand that you have to be patient with yourself. You have to be patient with that process. So one thing that you can do is just understand these are the things, break it down section by section, part by part, little by little. What are you gonna have to do to get out of it? Because the whole woe is me, I don't like where I'm at mentality, and being overwhelmed by it to the point where you just freeze and do nothing, it doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve your family, it doesn't serve society. So you have to develop this mindset that, okay, I have learned a mistake, I have learned the lesson rather, but the mistake is still here, right? The mistake has already been made. There is no coming back and fixing it. You see it happen in sports all the time. LeBron may have a bad pass, and he may learn that I should never do a bounce pass into defensive traffic ever again. Doesn't mean it's not a turnover, right? That turnover is still marked down. So you have to understand your turnovers in life, but it does not mean you don't have to pay the mistake. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself some grace. Understand that we all make mistakes, and you'll do fine. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe to the video, hit that notification button, and there's more on the way. Appreciate your time.